we're going to talk about the upcoming winter weather and cold. Um, just to give you some of our latest updates that we are thinking. Um, the main thing is the dangerous cold expected with highs in the 30s and lows in the upper teens and 20s. Given the recent warmth, as high as in the 80s, plants have become more vulnerable, and so it's important to protect the plants and crops and stuff. The wind chills will also be in the teens and single digits with gusty winds, and the peak cold will be Wednesday through Thursday. Wintry mix is possible tonight in southeast Arkansas, parts of northeast Louisiana, and southern Mississippi Delta. Sleet and freezing rain, primary forms of precipitation, but further north, like Bolivar, maybe Washington, they could see some snow, but we're not expecting anything in terms of like accumulations. The main impact is going to be a glaze of ice on the roads and bridges and travel. And so this is what we're looking at for dangerous cold. Area-wide elevated risk for lows in the teens and 20s and wind chills in the single digits and teens. As I mentioned before, the plants are especially vulnerable given the recent warm up. And as always, people, plants, pipes all need protection. And so this is what we're looking at for the potential for light ice with that brief period of freezing rain tonight into tomorrow morning. And so we're looking at as far south into the Franklin Parish area and as far east as over into the Clay County area. We're looking at light icing over bridges and roads that could impact travel conditions in the morning. And so that has prompted the issuance of a winter weather advisory. This is our latest winter weather advisory, and you can see that it includes that area that was previously highlighted. And so this is just a temperature outlook. Just you can see a clear, steep decline from today into a peak cold of Wednesday night through Thursday night. That's when we're going to get really cold with highs only in the 30s on Thursday. But in addition to this cold, it's going to be windy. So we're looking at wind chills in the single digits. But we will recover. If you're not a fan of the cold, we will recover by early next week, closer to normal. So just in summary, we're looking at the dangerous cold potential this week, especially Wednesday through Thursday, with highs in the 30s, lows in the 20s and teens, and wind chills in the single digits and low teens. Given the recent warm up, plants are especially vulnerable, so they need to be protected with this cold snap. And then wintry weather is also possible tonight into early tomorrow morning that could impact travel conditions with a light icing on the roads.